Whoa, whoa, hey, ho, settle down, settle down, settle down. Class is starting, guys. Class is starting. So, Herd, settle down. Told you to settle down, please. Thank you. All right. So, what we're going to be talking about in today's class is how you're going to get everything together in terms of finding your internship and how we're going to help you in that process. So what I've made here is a little internship diary, if you will. So you guys will all have this template in Google Drive. You must use the one in Google Drive so me and Mr. Baltakis can kind of follow along and check in with you. You are going to be getting graded in terms of check-ins. That means this needs to be updated every other day. So whether or not you start today or your first piece here is from yesterday, that is fine. So this document can start from yesterday or today, and then after that, every other day from there, you guys are going to have to keep this updated. You're going to be getting a small benchmark grade for this. It's going to be a small level 3 benchmark grade every other day for this. So those are going to add up after a while. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out to me. So what you're going to be doing is every time you go to make an entry here about contact you made with your mentor, you're just going to put the date, and then you're going to give a description of the contact. I want to know the name of the person, right? We want to know the type of research. You know, this is pretty small. Let's make this bigger here. We want to know the type of research that person is doing. The type of contact you made, so just throw in there whether was it an email, phone call, Skype, what was it? The contents of the message, so if it was an email, copy and paste. If it was a phone call, you don't have to transcribe the whole thing, don't do that, but you can do a quick summary of how it went, what was in there, and then also include the nature of the contact. Was this your first email to that person? Was this a follow-up email after no response? Is this a response to a previous email? Something like that, just so we kind of know what it is and we can help you out. So you might find you might get some random emails from either me or Mr. Baltakis, just kind of going out there saying like, hey, I noticed that you followed up twice with that person. Time to let that person go and move on to the next mentor. And then also, I want to know what you guys are reading to support yourself in the pursuit of this internship. So, as we've talked about many times this year, you need to continue to be reading journal articles. So each person that you're calling, in an ideal scenario, you've read a bunch of their journal articles, you've understood them, and you have a bunch of talking points and questions that you could talk about if you were to contact them. So, these are the sort of things we want to know what you're reading to kind of support that. So you can be like, hey, you know, reading through the methodology and results of this person's paper on this thing. So you're going to do that each time you reach out, and that's going to be the main piece of work for this class over these next couple weeks. So every other day, this is what you have to put together here. You're going to have to reach out, and then you're going to have to summarize it, and you're going to have to continue to do this. And we're going to be checking, like I said, every other day. I'm going to be putting in benchmark grades. Okay, so if you have any other questions on this, please reach out to me, because obviously this is not like a normal class here. So please reach out. You can also like, favorite, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and get notified every time a new video goes live. But seriously, if you want to see, I'm going to be posting stuff for physics and this class. They're in separate playlists, so you guys can figure that out. You've used YouTube before, I think. I hope so, probably. Yeah. So again, I think that's where we will leave it for today. So I'll see you guys later from the Blue Room, and have an excellent rest of your homeschooling, schooling from home.